Hey, what's up, guys? It's the Zink here, and welcome back to another episode of the Zink Talks. There is a lot to go over, and yes, I've missed a lot. I know I've been taking too many breaks now, but short story. Easter and family meetings and stuff got in the way, and getting my driver's license. Yeah, all that nonsense got in my way, so that's why you haven't been seeing a lot of videos. My apologies, but that's fine. So we're going to be talking about the Power Rangers first. Let me go ahead and start this up so you guys have something to look at besides my beautiful face. So, I went to go see Power Rangers, like a week and a half ago? Something like that. It's a pretty good movie. It was a really empty theater that when I went to go see it. So I thought it was great. Me and my friend could commentate over the whole movie since he'd already seen it before. But yeah, I thought it was a pretty good movie. Like, let's see. The casting was actually really good, except for the Power Rangers themselves, which is just like it's brand new set of actors they never played with before. And you have Bryan Cranston playing as Zordon, which is fucking cool. I mean, cool if you like looking at like a face and a giant metal wall that moves. I think it's really cool. And then you have, what was her name? Elizabeth Banks playing as Rita Repulsa. She's probably has the most character of any of the characters in that movie, period. Like, she plays that part really well. Let's see. What else did I think was pretty good? That, like, both Bryan Cranston and Elizabeth Banks, like, they carried that movie in terms of cast. Now, I've seen a lot of reviews say that the story was, like, a bad thing. Like, them not getting their, like, spoilers for the actual movie, like, right about now. If you don't want spoilers, click to, like, oh, I don't know, like, right... I'm going to put an annotation, like, right here. Right on my face. Yeah. So, spoilers. The Power Rangers don't actually get to actually utilize their suits till about, I think it's like 94 minutes into the movie, and the total runtime of the movie is like 121 minutes. So, just over 2 hours. So, yeah. A lot of the story is, like, getting to know the characters and, like, actually, like, learning their backstories and, like, actually, you know, caring for them as a character. Which I saw a lot of people just, like, harp on, like, oh, they're unoriginal, unimaginative, and stuff like that. I'm just like, no, that's actually a great way. I think this movie was a great adaptation to the original Power Rangers. Oh my god. That scene was sick. I'm really excited. You can hear my voice just like, but, I've heard a lot of people say that, like, yeah, they don't get their suits of armor, like, right away, like, in, like, the actual, like, television series, but I'm like, no, that's actually, I think that was a great way to tell the story. But, oh my god, ads. Go away. Go away, ads. Nah. I would watch ads on a normal time, but no, not right now. Not now. I am busy. But yeah. But, another spoiler for the movie, if you don't know who Jason David Frank and Amy Jo Johnson are, shame on you, first off. And second off, Jason David Frank is the original Green Ranger. He also has played many other Power Rangers throughout the Power Rangers series itself. And Amy Jo Johnson is the Pink Power Ranger that played in the original Power Rangers. And they both have really large fan bases still. And they actually got to have a cameo in the movie. There's a scene after... Spoilers. I have to keep saying that just in case someone's still watching and hasn't noticed that I've been talking about spoilers. But, let's see. There's a scene near the end of the movie after the Power Rangers have defeated Goldar and, literally, backhanded Rita Repulsa into fucking space, where you have all the civilians coming out, after the city's been, like, partially destroyed and all that nonsense. And they're all just looking up at this giant, like, monster fucking robot. And you see Jason David Frank and Amy Jo Johnson just standing there. And Jason pulls out his fucking phone and starts, like, fucking taking pictures of it. And then everyone else does the same thing. I thought that was a nice nod to the franchise. To put them in the cameo business. Let's see. Is there anything bad about the movie? Well, there's a few things. There was Like, it's your... Basically, the movie is your classic superhero origin story. Enough said. Like, that's it. Like from, what is that actor's name? I'm gonna look it up right now. But, the Spider-Man movies. I'll look it up in a bit. But, it's basically your classic superhero origin story. Like, hey, they learn... These are all the people that are going to be the Power Rangers. This is them getting their powers. This is them learning to cope and be a team together and all that good stuff. Fighting evil and, you know, doing good stuff. So, there's that. I mean, it might be a little... The superhero origin genre might be, like, a little watered down what with, like, Marvel and DC Cinematic Universes getting done. Yeah, and it's just... everyone trying to, like, hop on the Marvel Cinematic Universe bandwagon and all that good stuff. But I think it was alright. It's a good, again, it's a good way to bring Saban's Power Rangers from the original 90s into today. I thought that was really good. There was... hello, phone. There were a few reviews were talking about how this was, like, more like a, you could actually remove a lot of the Power Rangers itself, and this could be a movie just about the teenagers themselves, which actually I think is a bit more of its strength, but it could also hurt it at the same time. It's hard to tell. Like, I think the words someone was using was like an angsty teen melodrama, so you could remove a lot of the Power Rangers, and that movie actually could probably hold up decently if they actually went with that. Hello, phone. What do you want? Oh my god, you people are, like, leave me alone. But yeah. Yeah, that's really about it for the Power Rangers movie. I mean, if I was to give it out of 10, 8 out of 10. Just because. Yeah. But moving on to some actual news. I have a lot of news, so, oh boy, there's a lot. A lot. Since I didn't decide to do this, like, 2.5 weeks ago, because, you know, I'm an idiot. But, let's see. Like a week and a half ago, but Hindsight. It's always 2020. Let's see. So we have, The Walking Dead's, fucking Negan. So Jeffrey Dean Morgan. He's gonna be starring in the new Rampage movie that's coming out next year. And, funny enough, guess who's gonna star in that? None other than Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. I think it's gonna be really cool. Let's see here. It says here that... Negan, I'm just gonna call him Negan because it's easier to say that. He will be playing Agent Russell, who works for a covert government division called OGA and rolls with serious swagger and attitude. Alright, fair enough. So that's gonna be interesting. I don't exactly know what role Dwayne Johnson's gonna be, but I believe he's gonna be the main character. Like, you don't have Dwayne Johnson the side character. I mean, then again, you could... Who really is the main character in the Fast and the Furious franchise? I mean, well, at least nowadays. Rip Paul Walker. Yeah. That's really it for more. Let's see. I believe that movie is going to be coming out sometime early next year. Let's see here. It is coming out. Its deadline date is April 20th, 2018. Oh, excuse me. Not congested, but just a lot of runny nose stuff. It's a little rainy outside. Hello, phone. I did not turn that off. Wow. Behind the scenes stuff right here. I'm not gonna cut any of this out. I don't give a shit. Let's see. What else? Oh yeah, also, the Rampage movie's actually started filming now. Funny enough. We don't have too much in the sense that we know it started filming as of 2 days ago. It has started filming, and it is filming in Atlanta. There are a few set photos, not too many out yet. There's one, like, right, I'm gonna put, nope, that way, yeah, I'm gonna put it right there, yeah, put one right there. Let's see, yeah, principal photography kicks off today, the Rampage movie, Bringing the Thunder, cool. Awesome. Let's see, so that's, I mean, the movie's gonna be based off the 1980s fucking arcade fucking Rampage Total Destruction games. Like, well, actually, no. The original Rampage wasn't called Total Destruction. The GameCube version was called no. Yes. No, there's been a span of games for Rampage, finalizing with Rampage Total Destruction, which came out early 2000s on the Nintendo GameCube. But this is going to be based on the original because it's not going to have all of the because just a little bit of a sideline here. Rampage Total Destruction introduces like 27 new characters into the franchise. Not just the original 3, which were named George, Lizzie, and... oh, man, what was that last one? I don't remember. Wolfie? Oh, man. It's gonna kill me inside. But, yeah, there's that. Let's see here. Rampage. Oh, that's not how you spell Rampage. If you want to... Rampage video game. It came out in the... Jesus. Arcade game by Midway. Rip and Midway. Ralph. Ralph was his name. I never played Ralph because Ralph was like one of the ones that no one really ever played. I think he was inspired by Wolfman? It was either Wolfman or was, oh man, it was that... I don't remember what it was. I'll put a picture, like, right here to what I'm actually... Nope, right there to what I'm talking about. I'm getting used to this, I'm sorry. But, it is a movie where, like... it's like a fan-made movie, I think, or something along the lines. But it was something like a giant wolfman fighting Godzilla. Basically, that was it. Moving on. Anyway, Pacific Rim has wrapped filming. I know, shocking, right? It's actually surprised me too because it seems like it just started. Like I feel like it started, then it was done. It's like the whole movie's just going to be CGI, which I'm totally fine with. That's as of the end of March. So there's that. There's finally a picture right here. There's a picture wrapped Pacific Rim Uprising. Huge thanks to the cast, crew, and Legendary and Universal Pictures, and for the amazing, for the photo. Awesome. Awesome stuff. I cannot wait for that. Didn't do so well in the States, but, oh man, it made a lot of money overseas, which is where its market is. Let's see. What else could we talk about? So the new Godzilla anime. Actually, what are we at right now? Just okay, we got some time on that. Just want to gauge where I'm at on this. So there's a new Godzilla anime coming out. It's like brand new. Godzilla's never been done as an anime, which actually shocks me. I know, like surprising. You'd never think of Godzilla, or you'd never not think Godzilla didn't already have an anime. I guess it never did, which is surprising actually. Let's see. So the title of it is going to be called Godzilla Monster Planet. And if you read the synopsis, I'll actually go ahead and read the whole thing for you right now. Let's see here. Last summer of the 20th century, that day human beings learned that they are not the only ruler of planet Earth. The appearance of giant living creatures, kaijus, and the ultimate existence that destroys all monsters, Godzilla. Through the battle against kaijus that lasted for half a century, human beings have experienced continuous defeat, finally plans to escape from the Earth, and in 2048, those were selected by the AI managed under the central government, boarded by the sidereal immigrant spaceship Atrium, to head for Tau Cetus E. It's a fucking star system long off. The planet had a distance of 11.9 light years. However, the environmental conditions difference between Earth and Tau would finally arrive 20 years, far beyond predicted numbers, and was not an environment considered habitable by human beings. A young man on the immigrant ship, let me tell you, Japanese, it's hard. This dude, who saw his parents killed by Godzilla in the front of his eyes when he was only 4 years old, only one thing is in mind for 20 years, to return to Earth and defeat Godzilla. Shut off from possibility of immigration as the environment in the ship deteriorates, the group of Earth returns led by I'm sorry, become the majority and determined to head back Earth through a dangerous long-distance hyperspace navigation. However, Earth, they have returned as already past the time of 20,000 years, which and become unknown world that is reigned by Godzilla. In the end, will human beings win back Earth, and will he see beyond his fate? So that's going to be interesting. So I'm imagining something went wrong when it comes to the long-distance hyperspace navigation that these dudes did, and somehow they were launched forward in time, like 20,000 years. Whoops. That's the only thing I can come with that. Yeah, there's a few new... There's a few kaiju that were I don't remember I'll try and look for the article later, but looking at that, there's a few kaiju that were referenced as to like that are actually going to be canon for the story. Orga is one of them. Shocking, I know. I think Rodan and Anguirus are also going to be some as well. And I think yeah, that'll be interesting. I will really like that. We also have some concept art, which I'm going to show like right over here. I'm just going to do like a slideshow effect of it. Yeah, concept art's actually really cool. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. The fucking these weird like almost metal monsters. I don't really understand like they look like something that I've seen before, but well I guess they must be some kind of species of dinosaur that has been like heavily irradiated by whatever the fuck. Because Earth has been like you leave Earth alone for like 20,000 years, and then all of a sudden like, you know, things aren't maintained, and all of a sudden nuclear power plants start breaking down, and then nuclear missiles start breaking down, because those things need to be maintained. And yeah, it's probably why this creature looks the way it does. Yeah, unfortunate to that thing, but it happens. Let's see, what else could we talk about? One more thing on that. It is a Netflix exclusive. Funny enough. So later this year, it's gonna be Netflix exclusive, more or less. There is no exact date to when it's coming out, but soon, sometime I would imagine between September and November is coming out. But it is releasing for Japanese audiences. Actually, I believe it was a month ago it was released, so there should be some stuff about that soon. And now on to Kong, because we can't get away from Kong, because there's so much Kong news. So much Kong news. So, in total, Kong Skull Island has grossed about $552 million worldwide, which is fucking amazing, by the way. It's $500 million. Think of that. That's a lot of money. A lot of money. So, as of April 6th, the international take for it is about $358.7 million, which is led by basically a third of that, from $123 million from China. Yeah, China. They're big pushers of that. I don't remember the exact name of the company that owns Legendary Pictures. Let me double check here really quick. But, let's see, who owns Legendary Pictures? Legendary Pictures. Who owns Legendary Pictures? The Wanda Group. They have a lot of ties in the the Asian market itself. So it's everything that's really going to be coming from Legendary or Universal. Well, is it Universal? I don't think anything pretty much coming from Legendary Pictures is going to be heavily branded out to the Asian market, which is great, which means it's going to make more money, which means they're going to make more sequels and all that spin-offs and good stuff and all like that. That'll be awesome. I cannot wait. Also, it is not confirmed whether it's going to be canon or not, but King Kong is getting his own TV series, which is interesting, to say the least. Let's see here. Let's see, let me basically, it's gonna be based on the original work of the original 1933 King Kong, and also with the recent film Skull Island coming out. It's gonna be a mesh of those two. I'm literally reading it as it comes out. Now there is no official word on as this is gonna play into the real story or not. There's not a lot of info as for this right now, but I'm sure as this moves on, basically how I think this is gonna do, because Legendary wants this to be something along the lines of Marvel Cinematic Universe, so that's why they're creating the Cinematic Monsterverse. It's basically gonna be they're gonna do the big movies, the big feature films, and then they're also gonna do TV series, which they're going to be affected by the films, but them affecting the films is not gonna gonna be little to nothing. Almost like how you have Iron Fist, Luke Cage, and Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. They all talk about what's happening in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, but they don't actually talk, or they don't heavily impact the actual cinematic movies themselves. Which, it's a thing. It's I mean, it's working really good for Marvel, so something that obviously they're doing right somewhere. And to my final talking point, which I have yet to read, but I will soon, because now it's a thing. As of, let me double check, April 12th, there is a comic book that has come out for Kong, Skull Island, literally called Skull Island: The Birth of Kong. Basically it is told in the sense of a prequel and a sequel, whereas it jumps forward to 2012. Let me read this really quick. Basically, it's gonna be told in the sense of like flashbacks, really. Like, it's gonna be going well back to well before Kong Skull Island was even a movie, talking about his parents and such, and and then it's gonna jump forward to when there's a team that's actually kind of like the whole basis behind the actual, at least like half, I'd say more than half, or at least half, is a team decides to go back to Skull Island and see how Kong's doing, basically. And things don't go well for them. Let's just say that. Unfortunately for them. It's gonna be interesting. I cannot wait. Cannot wait. I'll put some pictures somewhere, anywhere. Doesn't matter. What are we at? It's getting close to the end time, basically. And actually, that's where I'm gonna end the video. Funny enough, this is where this video's ending. I really did like this video. Or movie, I should say. There's a lot of like more quips that I have with the movie, like the Zords look very alien. Like, they look very alien. Even the Tyrannosaurus himself doesn't really look like a Tyrannosaurus. He looks more like like if a Tyrannosaurus were to grow up in like an alien world. But anyway, now that we're basically done with that, we're gonna be done with the video. Wow, this is long. This is like 20, anywhere between like 23 to 20, anywhere between like 22 to like 24 minutes long. That's not bad, actually. It's kind of like where I really wanted to put it. So, as always, guys, like if you liked it, go ahead and share with your friends. Make sure to watch this video all the way through. Watch times are important. I'll see you guys in the next video.